Hello everyone, and welcome to episode 1 of a brand new Let's Play series where I want to take some time throughout the rest of this year, over the next 9 months, to play some Team Fortress 2, and I want to explore a lot of Team Fortress 2 because this game is a very memorable game for me that I have actually returned to a few months ago and I've started playing a lot. Where Team Fortress 2 is specifically special for me because one, it is the first FPS game that I ever played and also my first ever Steam game, and it is basically the first game that I ever made YouTube videos for on my older channel where I don't really have those videos anymore, but it is still an important game for me because I do have a lot of memories with those old videos and I just want to explore a lot of Team Fortress 2 every now and then over the next 9 months. Where today I'm going to go ahead and begin exploring the first class that I want to explore, where Team Fortress 2 is a class-based FPS game where we have 9 different classes we can choose from. Each have different types of weapons and different stats and different movement speeds and whatnot, and we can go ahead and begin our journey by exploring each one individually in a different episode, where today I'm going to go ahead and start with my old favorite class. It's not necessarily my favorite anymore, but I still like it a lot, and maybe the most iconic class in Team Fortress 2, the Soldier, where I went and put on just all of our default weapons here, and we can go ahead, just play some Soldier and explore some different things. But in order to get into a game, we can go ahead and click find a game, and we have a bunch of different options here, and other than competitive, we will take a look at these 4 down the line, where competitive is just ranked matchmaking for our normal game modes, and I prefer casual, where there are a ton of different game modes and a ton of different maps, where I have certain maps selected that I particularly enjoy playing on, and there are a bunch of alternative game modes that we could look at in the future as well, where I'm just going to go ahead, click start search, and we can find a game to play. As we load in, we can go ahead and pick which class we want to play, which I'll go ahead and pick Soldier. And we are thrown right into the middle of a match. And this is a first-person shooter, so we can go ahead and walk around and we can go ahead and shoot other enemies. Where we are playing as a soldier, and our primary weapon that we can use is a rocket launcher. And I just killed 2 people with a lag spike there, where Team Fortress 2 is oftentimes a relatively laggy game, and I've tried to optimize it a little bit here and there, but we are definitely going to get some lag spikes every now and then. Where we have 2 teams, one team is the red team and one team is the blue team. Some people hold very strong opinions about which team color they prefer, and as someone whose favorite color is blue, I do tend to prefer blue team just because of that, but at the end of the day, it's just one team is attacking and one team is defending, and there are some game modes where both teams are basically doing the same thing at the same time, where we are currently in a payload match, which we are actually playing on Upward, a payload map, which is one of the most iconic maps in Team Fortress 2, I feel like, and one of the most popular of all time, where there's something going on in this building. I thought there was a portal here. Is there a portal down there? A special thing that engineers can make to help bring people over towards where they need to go for a game. There's a lot going on right here. The pyro is just doing something. I'm about to die. Let's get to... Oh, I was so close to surviving. And when we die, we do have a respawn timer, so we have to wait to respawn. And it's kind of a complicated idea, where it's partially wave-based, so you'll spawn with some people, but it's also kind of separate, where I feel this might be an enemy spy, where spies can turn into your enemy or into your allies, so they will trick you into thinking they are one of you, but then they can backstab you, and then we can go invisible as well. Where you have seen a little bit as a soldier, we do have a rocket launcher that we can go ahead and shoot at our enemies, and it will deal a decent amount of damage, and it will deal more damage if you get a direct hit on your enemy, and you can deal damage to yourself. But by dealing damage to yourself, you can also rocket launch, is what it's called, where it is a very fun movement ability that a lot of players like to interact with, where you can just go ahead and launch a rocket at your feet, and it will propel you forward and upward depending on where you put the rocket, and like if you jump as you do it, and a few other like parameters. So we can go ahead and easily just come up here. So now we are in the high ground. There's a sniper up here, and I thought I got past that window. I tried to like dodge it a little bit, but that sniper got my head. Alongside the rocket launcher, we also have access to a shotgun, which will go ahead and just deal damage to enemies. We can shoot them with bullets pretty much, and it has a spread, which you can see right there. And then we have a melee weapon. Every single class has a melee weapon, and spies have a very special melee weapon because they can backstab enemies with it to instantly kill enemies, which can be a fun mechanic. Thought there was a pyro going out there. That must be our ally. Let's go ahead, sneak down here, and maybe... let's get up here. And we kill that sniper. Let's go ahead and grab this health pack. And let's sneak down this way. Maybe we want to come back this way. Okay, I killed one enemy there. Oh, there's another enemy there. I'm not sure what just happened. And we have demo there. I'm going to go ahead and retreat back this way. We have an engineer which has a sentry gun, which is something that the engineers can build, and then it will defend this area. The dispenser is nice because it can heal us, and it will give us some ammo, and it will give the special scrap currency to engineers so that they can build, upgrade, and repair their buildings. We have a nice little spot right here where maybe we could like jump up here very quickly. Let's see. Oh, okay. A pyro just dropped down there, and I kind of killed myself in that situation, but he also attacked me. Or I guess that was a soldier that killed me. But let's go ahead and switch out some of our items, where I do have this item, subscribe to youtube.com/Athos, where this is kind of just like a fun, like random thing that I just did, where I feel like every YouTube person in Team Fortress 2 does something like this, so I just felt like doing that myself. And I think this is the only item that I have like this in Team Fortress 2, so it'll be like the one thing that I allow for like some self-promoting in this game, which is also like kind of cringe, but a lot of times Team Fortress 2 as a whole is just a cringe idea. So I think it works out well. Oh, I did not realize that there was a bunch of players there, though I should have known that because I saw the players go there. But then the medic had a special uber charge that they used on the heavy there in order to make the heavy invulnerable. So I couldn't do anything to him, and he just obliterated me because heavies deal a ton of damage up close and deal significantly less damage further away. But we can also customize our shotgun to a wide variety of different things. Let's go ahead and pick up the reserve shooter, which mini crits targets launched airborne by explosions, grapple hooks, or rocket packs. And this weapon deploys 20% faster and has a smaller clip size. And we could get the Market Gardener, which is maybe the most popular melee weapon for soldiers because it will deal increased damage if you hit somebody with the melee attack while you are rocket jumping. So this is like a very fun combination that we can do, and we can maybe look at it a little bit more in depth on a map that we can rocket jump on a little bit better. Let's go ahead. I don't know what on earth I just did there. I'm dead. The final destination that the attacking team has to get to is right over there. So they're like right at the end of this map. So they are pretty close to winning, but it seems like we have a good defense going on here. Okay, I want to sneak down. Oh, I regret coming down here. And he just air blasted me off. That's embarrassing. Pyros with their primary weapon of flamethrower, their alternate attack will knock enemies backwards. So it's a very easy way in order to push enemies into like a certain area, including into kill zones, where there's like a lot of shenanigans going on. Okay, I just killed a person and I dominated them because I've killed them multiple times without them killing me, but then they killed me right after that, so then they got revenge for me dominating them. As I switched to a different map, we have a control point map where there are 5 control points, and each team starts with 2 with a contested middle point, and each team is basically attacking and defending at the same time as they try to capture the enemy team's final control point. So we currently control the middle one, and we can go ahead and try to capture the enemy's second to last and last while we go ahead and, oh, I'm so bad. While we go ahead and defend our middle control point here. I desperately need some health. Let's come back this way. I don't know this map too well. I have played it several times, But it looks like we just captured their second to last. And maybe we just push forward here. Let's go this way. Here's a medic who could heal us if he wanted. Let's go ahead and say thank you since he did. And let's sneak around this way. We have this control point here. Okay, so it looks like the enemy team has a ton of demomen who are using melee weapons and a shield, also known as a demo knight. And I killed one, but took myself out in the process. Let's switch our weapon here to the rocket jumper, which will deal no damage to us, but no damage to enemies. So it is just a fun way to run around. And we could also maybe leave the reserve shooter for now, perhaps. And let's go ahead and sneak this way. Easy way to get around. We do take less falling damage when we have this weapon, which is nice. Oh, okay, let's go ahead. Oh, that's a demoman. There we go, demoman with an actual weapon. And I don't see anyone right there. It's a good thing we kept the reserve shooter for that. And it looks like we have just one. So as we win, the enemy team cannot do anything to us, and we can go ahead and run in here with crits and just kill the enemy. Where crits just deal like basically double or like triple damage, I'm not 100% sure. And you do get random crits as you play through the game. Which a lot of people really hate random crits because it's annoying to just die to like a random attack that just randomly deals like 3 times as much damage to you. But it can also feel really nice when you are the one randomly dealing like 3 times as much damage to an enemy or whatever the multiplier is. It's nice to just kind of like move around a little bit more quickly, but I am pretty bad at using this. Oh, okay. It's just, okay, I hit one there. Let's come back up here where we have a health pack. Maybe I just want, I don't know what I want. I need a medic. I think sneak here for a second. Come back this way. There's a health pack here. This is quite a bit of health for us. And oh, okay. Let's just, there we go. We can deal with that demo man. Let's go ahead and try to capture the middle control point. As you can see, I am bad, but I finally got one there. Let's sneak back up here. I'm dead. I'm so dead. I'm dead. I knew I died. I think the man treads works with the rocket jumper, so let's go ahead and get that, and we can try to Goomba stomp on enemies basically. Which that was one of the videos that I made like way back in the days. I got a really random Goomba stomp and it like launched me straight up in the air, and I like freaked out because it was so funny. But I am kind of sad that I don't have that video anymore. Looks like the Demoman Swarm did successfully capture the middle control point. I'm taking so much damage. Okay, I killed one of them, but I died in the process, except it worked out for me. Let's really hope that there's nobody right here. Oh, I got hit by one. Let's go ahead and heal up, sneak back this way. Where? That's kind of funny. We can try to capture the control points. It's really funny that the entire team is Demoman. We can escape, as I've said, and I'm so dead again. Oh, I'm so bad at this. I used to be like pretty decent like way back in the day, But nowadays I'm just really, really bad at this. I'm much better with like just using like the rocket launcher as a weapon and trying to get like direct hits on enemies. Let's try just a little bit more. I brought out the parachute so we can go ahead and just parachute around, and I think when you're parachuting it will count as the double damage, except it just slows you down so you're a pretty easy target. So let's run around this way. I do really enjoy the man treads though, but I like comboing it with like a normal rocket, and I like to use the market gardener with a normal rocket as well, so you can deal damage like by rocket jumping or by using your rocket as a weapon. We can try to help out our team here. Let's capture this. Just slowly parachute down. I can easily kill an enemy like this. No one here. I could use a medic. I just distracted him. Oh, I'm dead. Oh, they're just swarming me. Oh, that guy's almost dead. Let's get some high ground here, and then maybe we could just be really high up in the air. Oh, the geometry in some of these maps are definitely a little weird. Oh. Oh, I almost... What is happening here? Oh, how did I miss? Let's come right down to this entrance. Bam! Oh, okay, no one's there. How did I miss that? We gotta reload here. Oh. Almost. Okay, the power killed him. I desperately need some health. I think there's health in here. We almost won the game. Let's go ahead and find a new map. Here is another payload map, but this time we are on the offense, and I feel like using like this rocket launcher here, the rocket jumper, is not going to work out for us. Let's go ahead and switch it out for maybe the Liberty launcher, where this is an item that you want to use primarily to try to get like direct attacks on enemies. And with that, we could go with the man treads, and we could keep the market gardener. When it comes to melee weapons for the soldier, we have a variety of different options here. The paint train can be kind of fun because you can capture objectives a little bit faster. But beyond that, each one is like just slightly interesting. We have like a couple of movement speed options, and we can deal more damage when we are lower on health. But beyond that, I tend to just enjoy the market gardener or the normal attack. Where, let's find this. And now I forgot to switch out. Oh, we can keep the man treads actually. So let's go ahead, jump out this way. Let's come up here. There's a sniper. We can try to counter snipe with some fast rockets. I hit him there. Let's go ahead and come up this way. The pyro is trying to air blast me. Let's get healed up here. We can push through here. Oh, that's a heavy right in front of me. Okay, let's come up this way and capture. Or we could come up this way even. A little sneaky side entrance. Let's be careful, people up here. Just whisper, whisper, whisper. And we can kill this guy. We can kill that guy. And we can almost kill that guy. Oh, there is a sentry gun there. And I'm so dead. Oh, I went way too high up in the air. That's a lot of fall damage. There's a health pack that respawns right here, and we should probably wait for our allies. Oh, it spawns right here, actually. I often spy check enemies. Oh, there's a random crit for us. And the Demoman killed me of all people. That random crit definitely helped us out, and it dealt quite a bit of damage to the enemy, but it wasn't like a direct hit, which is a difficult thing with this weapon. Let's sneak around this way. This is going to be really tricky with this weapon, I think, to try to make some progress on this map. Okay, they're bombarding upstairs. Can kill that guy. Oh, I almost killed this spy. If I got like one more rocket off there, that would have been good. Let's come back into here. And let's go with the Cow Mangler, which is an iconic weapon that we can go ahead and just deal a ton of damage to enemies with an alternate fire that we have to like load up. But a fun thing with the Mangler is that we don't need ammo. It has infinite ammo, which is fun. I am almost dead here. Let's sneak up here and let's get into a good position for us to use this. Oh, okay. The engineer teleports are nice because we can just get right back into the fight. And we are over here. We just dealt a ton of damage there. Except we have to reload a lot. Maybe there was a spy over there. I kind of just threw that off randomly. That guy moved from where I launched this at. Let's try to get a decent angle there. And we could really just sit here and just deal a ton of damage. I tried to like direct hit that pyro midair with it. I don't know what I was doing there. Okay, I hit somebody there, which is nice. I deal quite a bit of damage. Let's take it back there. It looks like nothing. Oh, so much damage coming in. It looks like we got like some progress going, but we didn't really have any teammates pushing forward, and we were kind of just laying down some cover fire, so it didn't work out too well for all of us. We can rocket jump with this as well, which is nice. But of course we do take quite a bit of damage. Oh, quite a bit of damage. Let's get this health back. Let's reload the Mangler. Let's come around here and start charging this up. Just send it back that way. It did not hit anybody. Nobody. I like to try to pre-fire around corners because you might be able to just like push somebody back. Oh, I almost got it off, but then the heavy killed me. Let's pre-fire here. I feel like... Oh, I thought that soldier was going to peek right at that second. Let's drop down here. Nobody's here. Okay, there's a lot going on. We should get back up here. Just gonna... I felt like maybe there would be one down there. Let's drop while doing this again. There we go, we killed one, and we helped kill another. Oh, that sniper got me. I saw him like right at the last second. Seems like my rocket kind of just disappeared there. The sniper killed me like a split second. It looked like my rocket like went out. Maybe not. We're back here. That was an easy kill for us. Oh. Oh, that guy dropped down there. He was not close to death. Let's go ahead and swap out for maybe the black box. We can just play around with this for the rest of this match because I feel like we're going to lose. Here we can gain up to 20 health per attack, but we do have a smaller clip size, so we can only launch 3 rockets at a time before having to reload, and we can also just rocket launch like that. Let's grab this health pack. And this is kind of just like a nice weapon to help like sustain yourself because you can just gain health as you're attacking. Let's sneak around here. Kill that guy. Can kill that guy. Can kill that guy. Let's get... We need to have our teammates push to... Oh, where did he come from? We need to come up this way quickly. Our team is getting some good pushes. Let's get on here. Let's help. Oh, how did he kill me? I was like way above that rocket. We had a chance there, but it seems like they kind of took back control there and they were just killing all of us here. 10 seconds left. We can hope for a miracle. Where are we? Let's come up this way. If somebody can get on the payload really quickly. And nope. Let's go ahead and leave. Here we are on another payload map, which I like this map a lot, though I think it is a tiny bit less popular compared to some other payload maps. Alright, let's go ahead and jump down this way. We're defending this time, and this might be a good map to try to use the Market Gardener, so maybe we can go back to that for a second. Let's get up here, let's get up here, let's get up here. Let's get this health back. Oh, that sniper is sniping, and I almost lost my head. Oh, that is a Flog Pyro, and he has crits. Let's bring out the Market Gardener and the Rocket Jumper again, just for another minute, because I was having fun with it earlier, and we can try to get a cheeky kill. Which maybe I want the parachute instead of the man shreds. Let's come up this way. Let's jump up here. Oh. Oh, that pyro. I'm so... What on earth happened there? Now that I have the parachute, you can maybe try to come like super high up here. Let's drop down here. There's one kill. Oh! There's a spy. We could sit here. Bam. No one's there. We could sneak around. No. No. Heal me, please. Oh, I'm so bad. But I defended the control point. Let's get one more Market Gardener kill so I can feel better about myself. Okay, 400th time is the charm. Oh. There's a sniper there. The sniper is really annoying. Oh. Well, he died. 500th time is the charm. How did I miss that? How did I kill that? Okay, well, does that count as a Market Gardener kill? Oh, 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 no, 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 no. That counts as a Market Gardener kill. That counts as a Market Gardener kill, and the Pyro's gonna kill him. That was kind of fun. Let's bring out the original, which is a really fun rocket launcher because it is a reference to the rocket launcher that you use in the old Valve game. What was it called? I think it was Deathmatch Classic, which it's basically a reuse of that model, and it is located in the center of your screen compared to being on like the right side or left side, which having like the weapon in the center of the screen is kind of like a classic thing we see with some like older FPS games, and you know, it still happens every now and then. Where this is basically just like a normal rocket launcher, and it's just a fun reference to that old Valve game and kind of some classic FPS games, where a lot of people viewed this as kind of just like an inappropriate thing, which that's not really what the intention is. Where there's nothing really special about this rocket launcher. It's just like kind of a reskin of your normal rocket launcher, but a lot of people like it just because it is nice to have an option for a weapon in the center of your screen, where I think you can only have it on the left side or the right side, unless you can like download a certain mod. Where there are like some mods and like some like UI skins or whatever for Team Fortress 2 that a lot of people often use. Let's hold this corner here. Oh, that was a crit, but it didn't hit anybody. Unfortunate. There, we got a kill around the corner there, and we have 12 health. There's a spot, or a scout, or sniper. There we go. That's the right class right there. Let's get this health pack. We're like right up in enemy territory right now. Oh, we almost died there. I mean, we're not out of it yet. Let's come up here. I don't see somebody coming up right this second. Could try to get the health pack right here. Or there is not one. But there's a moving health pack there. There's a health pack up here that I really want. Grab that. There's a kill. Oh, there's a sniper. All the that's so funny. The sniper killed us and there's just a spy behind. It's a good thing to know we got avenged. Thank you, spy. Oh, we just launched a rocket at ourselves. Oh, he somehow lit us on fire after we killed him and from pretty far away. Let's extinguish that. That enemy had some draw on him from a sniper, so that was an easy kill for us. And easy game. Where's that sniper? Oh. That scout was trying to dodge everything. Let's go ahead and switch this back to my classic, and let's go ahead and put on one of these buffing ones where we can do mini crits, or we could give health, or we could increase speed. I think this is a defensive buff which reduces sentry damage and damage from enemies. We could go with the buff banner, a very classic one there. And we are now on a Keen of the Hell map, also known as Koth, which is basically just where we have a single control point in the center of the map, and it tends to be a smaller map, and both teams are attempting to control that singular central control point. So we can go ahead and help out our team here, where in order to use our buff banner, we are going to have to deal damage to our enemies. Let's go this way. I don't know what that sniper is doing. We need to get out of here. I do not want to die to this scout. Let's push up this way. Can attack that sniper. And let's go ahead and use our ability here so we can go ahead and give our team some mini crits, as you can see there, and we just killed that pyro, and we can go ahead and win the round, which is nice. I don't think we really needed the buff banner there, but it did help clear out the enemies that were coming in at the end there. But when it comes to my favorite loadout for the soldier, it tends to just be like the classic rocket launcher, and I do like the market gardener just because you can occasionally get like a fun kill. And then when it comes to your secondary item here, I really just like keeping it simple. I also enjoy the reserve shooter every now and then, and I do like the man treads as well, where we also have gunboats, which basically just reduces the damage from rocket jumps, or man treads will reduce push force taken from damage, and you'll deal damage if you land on enemies' heads, and you have a better air control. So I tend to run man treads or one of these two shotguns, and this is just my favorite loadout that I tend to play with soldier whenever I'm playing as a soldier in Team Fortress 2, which I used to do a lot of back in the day when I first started playing, and I do think it is technically the class that I have the most amount of hours on, but I haven't played too much soldier recently, so it's kind of nice to come back here. We just saw that spy decloak in front of us. I think there's like a way to get up there. Oh, it's around there. That pyro's just flying. Let's come up this way. Looks like we have the start of an engineer nest here. Let's kill that soldier. And let's get on the control point so we can capture it. And let's go ahead and come this way. That demoman was dodging me. And we just need to get out of here, I think. We are very low on health. Let's try to get to that engineer nest. I don't think that's... Oh, that did nothing for me. It did move me a little bit closer, I suppose. And we killed that demoman, which was nice. I was kind of waiting to see where he would go exactly. And let's just sit next to this dispenser so we can get our health back. I don't know. Oh, there's the pyro. I don't... That was weird. We're almost dead. We're dead. I shouldn't have rocket jumped. Let's just bring out our simple shotgun and have a relatively simple loadout as we play maybe a little bit more of this map where we have Frontier, which is a map that I like a lot, where we have a really big payload that the enemy can push, and it's just a singular payload map with a ton of control points, and it is probably one of my favorite maps in Team Fortress 2. I don't know how I didn't hit that scout at the start there. Let's come up here. Oh, I went way too high. I need... Oh, what am I doing? Let's try to get healed by the medic. The medic saved my life, and then I just threw my life away. Looks like we have a solid engineer nest up there, but the enemies are really pushing forward here. We just had our diplomat level up because we have gained some score, just some special weapons you can get. And I feel very proud of myself for killing that sentry immediately, and it looks like the engineer is really mad. Let's just sit right here and then come up this way. Maybe sneak back this way. I think there's an enemy up here, so let's come up here. Looks like we have some good fortifications up here with the sentry nest, and the team is just holding this angle, so maybe let's go check out over here. Somebody is pushing. Oh, and I'm dead, and I didn't even kill that pyro. That's very unfortunate. Let's keep an eye on the payload. Oh, I'm like, that medic died to a sniper located somewhere. Okay, there's nobody there. Oh, they back capped on us. That was kind of a Cloud9 right there. Let's come up here. There's one kill. We are very low on health. Thank you so much to this medic. I forget if they have an advanced respawn room right here. And that was an insane rocket that just like went through like 4 doorways to kill me there. We are pushed back to here now. So let's go ahead and just make the long journey. So over here, wish I could use this health pack. And then let's drop down here. Let's get the high ground. I see the heavy. We're not going to be doing too much to him. The pyro that just went up there. Let's go ahead and ruin this engineer's day again. Wish. I almost ruined his day. I guess they get the respawn point right there, so it's kind of in front of their capture point. That's kind of interesting. I never really thought about that. And just throw rockets down here and hope I do something. Okay, I got an assist there, and then I killed this sentry gun. Let's come up this way. And I'm almost dead. This is so sketch. I'll just throw that there. And let's try to get back. Oh, I hit somebody. Let's try to get back up here. A dispenser. Very nice. That rocket is not going to do anything. No, that rocket is. Can just keep it going. There's a pyro potentially flying up. Just killed the teleporter. There's a teleporter down there. archer jumped up. It is nice to just spam rockets, but we do need to be careful about our ammo. Fortunately for us, there is a dispenser being built here. So this is going to be able to give us some ammo, except it is a very low level dispenser. Oh, that was a critical rocket. Oh, where'd the dispenser go? Oh, there's a spy. Maybe there? I don't know where the spy went. Looks like we're pushing really far forward here. Let's grab some ammo. I think there's going to be an enemy right around here. There we go. We can clear out this room. That's what Soldier does best. Just clearing out a bunch of enemies. Had a minor lag spike there. Let's come up here. That spy got away. I almost did a lot more there. I did kill like 2 of them, which is nice. We're just pushing them into their spawn room. There's a couple of assists for us. Let's come back up here. Let's just really push this team. Let's make them mad. I did some damage there. The spy was also helping out. I almost killed that soldier. The spy killed that engineer with the spicicle. Okay. This spy is a pyro. I think he went invisible. Just killed that soldier. Let's kill this other soldier. I'm not sure where the spy went. There's somebody on the other side. Nope. No, there's not. I don't know why I thought that. Should we just yeet it? Let's go over. Any enemies? Nope. Oh, there's an enemy. And we did nothing there, except maybe pushed him back a little bit. The scout is going to have to run back to get some health. So it's a little something, but not really worth our life there. Or maybe it was, because that just provided an opportunity for the rest of our team to be able to reposition there. I just feel like there's a spy like right here somewhere. Maybe that pyro down there. Okay. Oh, that scout's alive. Okay. Cleared that group. Let's come up here. One of their soldiers likes to sit up here. Oh, almost. Am I dead there? There's a direct hit on that pyro. Okay, there's a couple of kills for us. And oh, the scout got forward. Almost killed the scout. Our team is doing a really good job just holding this point here. Let's see if our critical rocket hits point. Nope, no, it does not. Let's come up here. And, well, they're dead now. Oh, the heavy was just revving up and coming around the corner and just started blasting me right as he came around the corner. I guess he knew that we have been pushing into a spawn point, so he's just trying to clear out the spawn. Let's do this again. Oh, or like. So I killed the demoman, but killed myself in the process, and the medic is currently capturing the point. Let's get back up in 5 seconds, and we can try to help out. The spy might be able to do something here and kill the medic. Okay, they're almost dead on the point. Looks like we have won, and we did win. The soldier got 111 points. That's insane. but we were third there, and that was a nice win for us. And I think that is a nice spot to end this episode, my first episode of my Team Fortress 2 Let's Play series, a very different type of Let's Play series compared to what else I've done on my channel. But I hope you all enjoyed, and I hope you all come back in the future to watch some more. For our next episode, I think I might take a look at the Demo Men. So go ahead and stick around for that. But I hope y'all are taking good care of yourselves. And remember, as always, to drink some water, check your posture, and subscribe. And I'll see you next time in the road of Team Fortress 2, I suppose. Have a good one, everyone.